Welcome again. This is Q Doma TV. Interesting subject matter I would love to touch base on. I think the subject matter, what it is the whole Black Lives Matter thing. If you ask me what I think about it personally is I think it's in a way kind of segregated. Okay, I get where people are coming from with it. Is like is mainly, black people that want to be acknowledged. And I feel that when I look at this thing, the people that came up with the Black Lives Matter, I mean, well, whatever it was originally and what it is now seems to be something else. And people are turning it into a black and white matter, you know. Now, for me, if you ask me, my ultimate final result on this thing, I look at it and I see people's reaction, how people react to it. I think it's crazy. When I see people getting bent out of shape, getting all whiny and screamy about stuff, and getting to the point where they feel they have to tear up the city and all that. When I see that kind of behavior, my mind, I look at it, no lives matter. Because basically is when you do that kind of behavior, everyone loses. It projects you in a bad light. And I'm not just saying this about black people. This is with any nationality of people. Anyone that, projects something out there and then you go back and you do something else. There are consequences. But a lot of people don't understand that. People want what they want. People feel that they're doing what's right. And a lot of that stems from problems in their own lives. Since they don't have nothing better to do, they make scapegoats of other people. And, we are where we are, as always. And if you look at the past and you look at the present, the past is a result of what we have now. Now, looking at that, people should learn from their past mistakes. Unfortunately, as a race, humanity being what it is, we tend to repeat ourselves over and over again within the vicious cycle that is our so-called human condition. It is most unfortunate that we are victims of our own stupidity. How long will it take before we actually learn from our past mistakes and actually begin to perceive a better future for ourselves? Me, when I look at things, I look at the evidence, but at the same time, I try to have a slither of compassion. But within that, there must be logic and understanding, and I feel those things must not be diluted with personal beliefs, or I guess the best way I can put it, another way to put it is, it should not be diluted with personal beliefs or warping of what's actually real within this reality. And that's all pretty much I have to say with that. It's that's my that's my thoughts on the whole Black Lives Matter subject being I guess, it's kind of a nihilist point of view, but I guess when I look at it like it's no lives matter. That's how I feel. No lives matter. When I see what I see within the world, it projects the no lives matter concept. I mean, for what that's worth, I could, I look at it like this: Cthulhu lives matter. Cthulhu. Cthulhu is destruction. I mean, it's just as bad as this election. When I look at this election, this is another good example. No lives matter. Or no matter who you vote for on whatever your opinion may be or who you think is going to win, some people say the less of evil, either way, choice is a choice. But that's just my thoughts on that subject. You know, do I feel that lives do matter? Yes, lives matter in itself. But the thing about it is, when I see this, my thoughts are no lives matter. My life matters, other people's lives matter. But when I look at this, no lives matter. That's the way I look at it. No lives matter. I don't support none of this, and it doesn't represent me. I represent myself. Some people are going to probably look at this and construe it in some kind of odd way, but that's them, and this is me. That being said, this is just my words for the day. Thank you, and have a good day.